collectors. This is Jallow Eyes. I hope everyone's doing well. Everyone's taking care of themselves. Today I'm going to show off a mixture of horror, action, drama maybe even in here, I'm not sure, that I picked up in town. So these will be normal DVDs, not a hardbox update. So there's quite a few here. Let me get into this now straight away. First up is the set of Friday the 13th, which came in these kind of smaller, slimmer slipcase, not slipcase, but DVD cases, Amray cases. They're a bit thinner than the usual one. I've got 4 of these. So as you can see, Friday the 13th, 1, 2, and inside you got both discs. So you've got the UK, this is region 2, so you've got the Warner uncut Friday the 13th release there, second one there, and there's some art behind these. I'm not going to take these out, but there's a little bit of art behind these as well. Okay, and these are part of a box set. So that's the first one, 1 and 2 on there, of the classic. Okay, and you've got 3 and 4, same again. You've got the 2 discs in there. I might have a Friday the 13th marathon now that I've got these. I've had these films before, but not this particular set. So I'm looking forward to revisiting these films because they're always a good laugh, even the really bad ones. Okay, and then you've got the next 2 in the series here, Jason Lives and The New Beginning. And there's a reverse on that one. Let's take a look inside. Okay, there you have it, the 2 discs and some reverse art in there as well. Let's have a look what that is. Cool. Let's just check the reverse on this one. That's reverse on part 3 and 4 there. Okay, and there we've got New Blood and Jason Takes Manhattan, which is one of my favourites, Manhattan. Even though it's not much of Manhattan on there, he's mostly on a boat. I like the concept of him walking around a city just killing people, something a bit different. Let's check out the discs in this one. Okay, there you have that. As I said, these are all region 2 releases, and it is the first 8 films. No Jason X on here. Okay, so those are the Friday the 13th pickups here. A quick overview of them. There you go, guys. Cool. Let me know if you've got this same set. It's these like thin DVD cases on. This is a UK release of these, so let me know if they're any good. Next, these are all just films I picked up in town, come across, and I thought, what the hell, I might as well buy a few different versions. And this is a 2-disc special edition here of Theyre the Dead. I'm just having a little beer here as well, so cheers to you lot. Right, original 1985, I think, Theyre the Dead, not the shitty remake that is really bad. I don't know why they bothered with that. At least do a decent remake if you're going to remake it. And there's some bonus features on there, and I'll read off what those are. So, you've got commentary with the special effects team, Greg Nicotero. You've got The Many Days of the Dead, and that's a all new 39-minute documentary. Then you've got Theyre the Dead behind the scenes, filmographies, Ramiro and Savini photo galleries, and theatrical trailers. So you've got Many Days of the Dead. So you've got a documentary on there. You've got behind the scenes, and you've got some commentary there from the special effects team. So not heavily loaded up on the features, but as I could guess here, it's probably around an hour and a half's worth of extras on here, which isn't bad. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. Next, this is one of those dual releases with the disc that flips on both sides and you can play on both sides, which I don't really like. But I picked it up for Home Sweet Home, which is an 80s slasher, a very poor slasher, but nevertheless it's got a really comical killer in it, and I just bought it for the sheer stupidness of the film, you know, just for a comedic angle, basically. So you've also got 976 Evil and Home Sweet Home. 976 Evil I've not seen, and that's part 2 on that. Home Sweet Home, I'll just read you off a little bit of the synopsis on the back here. The Bradley family want a change of pace and some peace and quiet in their lives. To achieve their goal, they must move to a remote country home, expecting to find calm and serenity, but instead an escaped mental patient on a homicidal rampage finds them in the middle of Thanksgiving dinner, and this year it's not the turkey being carved but the Bradleys. So the classic kind of narrative for a slasher film. Guy breaks out the mental home. You get the idea. He just goes around and kills those people. As I said, I wouldn't give that any more than a 3 out of 10, but I saw this a good number of years back and it was just funny. I remember laughing through it because it's really bad acting and the killer's a bit of a nut. But yeah, in regards to this, no idea what that's about. But a day when I'm bored, I'll just stick these on, I think. Cheers again. Okay. Right. Now this slasher I quite enjoyed. The pool. And as you can guess, the set for most of the murders in this take place in an indoor swimming pool. Group of kids go for a party or get invited there. Can't remember exactly how they get to this place, but the setting for it is an indoor swimming pool, and there's a dude running around killing them off. And the acting's fairly good in this. So yeah, I give this around a 5-6 out of 10. This one for a slasher. So if you haven't seen it, it's worth a watch. I mean, I'm not going to say it's amazing because of the rating I've just given it, but you know, I thought it was fairly amusing, and it's got that kind of giallo aspect to it, where you don't know who the killer is, and they're suspecting different people, and and stuff like that, and some pretty good bloody effects in it. But it's only rated 15 here in the UK. I thought that was quite a low rating, because as you can see, most of the horror is rated 18 here. But they've decided to go the 15 with this, but I thought it could go either way, really. Perhaps there's not that much nudity in this one. Okay, there's the reverse. Okay. And the running time on this is 92 minutes. And just a little bit from the back here, mysterious masked killer starts a hunt throughout the building. As the kids panic, it begins to draw on them that the killer must be one of their own. So yeah, that's just a little bit at the back. I'm not going to read it all off, but you get the idea of the kids kind of spinning out on this one, not knowing who's killing everyone. Let's have a look at the disc. There you have it. There's the disc and the little insert in there with the chapter selection. And just to explain to you about the disc and this one that I don't like, you'll be familiar with that. That flips on both sides, so it can be as playable on both sides. One film is on the front here and the other on the reverse of this disc. But it's just they're easily damaged. That's why I don't like these. But there we go. Okay. Right, the next two are Italian post-apocalyptic films, and they're also in these little thin cases, which I don't mind too much. And on this 23rd Century label, and I mean, for those who know anything about this label, they release some of the films without the rights. So perhaps this is a bootleg, but there's certainly a decent enough picture quality not to complain about it. I mean, you know, the disc looks pretty genuine there. It's not a DVD-R. I just don't think they had the rights to this, or a few of the other. Perhaps maybe they had the rights to this one, but a few of the other titles they didn't. I don't know everything about this, but that's what I've been told. So this is 2013, After the Fall of New York, and this is all region. And where's the running time on here? Doesn't say. 90 minutes. So that's that one, and I've got another one on this same label. The Last Hunter, War is Hell, This is Worse, and this has got David Warbeck, Tisa Farrow, Tony King, and is directed by Anthony M. Dawson. Awesome. And there's reverse, and this is again Region Zero. Oh, who the hell is this? Yeah, I just had a little interruption. I ordered some food and there was a knock at the door. So on with this. What was I saying? Something about the running time. Yeah, 93 minutes, and it's Region Zero, and that's on this 23rd Century label. I like those, they're pretty cool. I've seen both of these films and they're not bad. This one in particular I like. Okay, now next one is this. Okay, this is Tobe Hooper's Death Trap, also known as Eaten Alive in the States, and is on the Vipco label. Where is it? Yeah, Vipco. And this is a DVD edition of this, and it's saying it's a special uncut edition. I like this film. Here's the reverse. Take a closer look at that. disc in there. Right, I'm going to have to speed this up because this is taking quite a while. Next one is some action here on this, and this is a film by Beat Takeshini, and that has Sonatine. Not seen this, but came recommended, and I believe this is a good watch. So that is Sonatine, or Sonatine. And looks like some good action here, good gangster action on this one. Tokyo Bullet label in widescreen, and you've got extensive biographies. God, not much on here really. Scene selection, full interactive. Yeah, there's not much on here, but it's a fully digitally remastered version on here. In Dolby 2.0, so that is Sonatine. Let me know if you've seen that. Next one is a good one here, one of my favourites, directed by Abel Ferreira. This is King of New York, same guy who did Driller Killer, and it's got Christopher Walken in it, who plays a really good acting role in this. He's on top of his game in this film, in my opinion. And this is a gangster film in New York. These next few are all gangster films, I believe. Oh no, hang on, no they're not. Next one is though. There's the disc in there. Alright, next one here is John Woo's The Killer with Chow Yun-fat, saying here the best Hong Kong film ever. I haven't seen all the Hong Kong films, so I don't know whether it is the best. But it's certainly ranked high up for the action in this, where a lot of films copy stuff from this, I'm sure, and this is really well done. So for these two here, they've come under recommendations. If you're into this kind of thing, check these two out if you haven't seen them. Moving into horror again, this is Phenomena. Directed by Dario Argento. You guys know everything about this. My girlfriend actually picked this out for me. She found it first, and I put that into the bundle of things to pick up. So there's the disc in there, and we both watched that the other night. She liked it a lot, and it's one of my favourite Argentos. So yeah, I'm sure you guys know that. Last up, Class of '99. I'm currently watching this. I'm about halfway through. Not too bad. It's about these cyborgs that are put into schools to discipline the pupils. They use brutal force, so there's quite a lot of graphic violence in this, and it's saying uncut, never before released here. So I think this was edited back in the day, and they've just reinstated all the snippets of violence and gore on this release. So interesting to see the uncut release of this. Okay, I'm going to knock it off now because I want to eat my food, and I've come to the end of this update. But nice one for following this and checking out everything that's going on. Take care, guys.